Full cost accounting refers to accounting for the complete cost or benefit of some product or service in terms of its social, economic, and environmental impacts. It represents an expansion of our traditional accounting systems to incorporate the full set of impacts relating to a given economic activity. Our traditional accounting systems are designed to account for what economists call utility. Utility is the direct benefit a good or service has to a person or organisation, which is measured in terms of how much they are prepared to pay for an item, what we call its price. But utility and monetary value only account for what something is worth to an individual. It does not account for its cost or value to the whole society or ecosystem. Many activities have both positive and negative externalities. For example, the spreading of fertilizer during agriculture may have negative externalities of runoff ingredients going into local streams, creating eutrophication, which is detrimental to the local ecosystem. Or someone inventing a new technology or service can have positive social and economic externalities that are not accounted for by simply looking at utility. Full cost accounting tries to value and account for the externalities so that they can be effectively managed through the market. In so doing, it tries to expand our traditional conception of value beyond just utility to include the value added or subtracted from the whole organisation, the whole of society, the whole economy, or the whole of an ecosystem. Full cost accounting is accounting for the whole, not just the specific parts that may have immediate utility. Traditionally, these positive and negative externalities are seen as public goods or liabilities and are managed by governments through regulation, taxation, and subsidies. So why shouldn't we go on leaving it all up to governments to manage? Throughout the modern era, we have taken our natural and social capital assets embodied within ecosystems and society largely for granted. As a result, overconsumption, misuse, and negative externalities have severely depleted and degraded them, leading to what some call a sustainability crisis. As the sustainability crisis has unfolded, it has become clearer that the global market economy has been and is the primary cause of the loss of social and natural capital. As the economy has globalized, it has gone beyond the capacity for any government to manage our collective commons through centralized regulation. Today, the management of the global commons has to be built into the fabric of our economic system in order to manage it effectively, and this is exactly what full cost accounting ultimately aims to achieve. Until recently, businesses were focused almost exclusively on managing their financial capital. As the sustainability crisis has unfolded, they have come under increasing pressure to account for their full impact on society, natural environment, and economy. This full cost accounting is a huge challenge involving a whole new level of complexity. Companies have to delve deep into the details of their supply chains, ask questions about their impact on local communities. Economists and other academics have to agree upon the value of different social and ecosystem services, while consumers have to hold businesses accountable and be prepared to prove that they really value sustainable outcomes. But full cost accounting does not have to be seen as a cumbersome activity. It really represents a whole new value proposition for businesses. Whereas before they operated in a single-dimensional economy with just one primary value system, now as consumers come to value these other forms of capital, they have increasing opportunities to add value to their product or service through social and natural capital. Driven by consumer demand and new technologies, we are already starting to see the emergence of this full cost accounting economy. We have seen how people have come to value sustainable products in the form of organic food and fair trade, how social capital in the form of likes and followers on social networks allows us to quantify and account for social capital in new ways. This adds a whole new exciting dimension to the economy. Understanding, accounting for and investing in social and natural capital creates a whole new economy of opportunities that are waiting to be explored. It opens up a vast new set of opportunities for businesses to add value and differentiation to their products, services, and brand. Full cost accounting holds out the possibility of managing our collective resources in a sustainable fashion through the distributed mechanism of the market. Instead of artificially imposing top-down regulation to manage common resources, It provides a much more organic bottom-up self-organizing mechanism for managing social and natural capital. By developing frameworks that account for all cost factors involved in an economic decision and putting them in front of the decision maker, managers have the incentives to make choices that lead to optimal overall solutions. And this is an important component to achieving sustainability in the age of globalization.